treat weed or whatever. But I'm like, when I first looked at it, I was like, okay, cause I seen the white stuff and I'm thinking the white stuff is butter. Nah, he said, yo, he put marshmallows on it. I was like, no. I'm sitting on the weed. I'm like, there's too much sugar and kill the potency of the weed. Sugar is one of the strongest elements that you can put in anything. Sugar is almost stronger than Coke. That's why people got sugar diabetes. Like, shit, sugar, that shit is some strong shit. Like, I don't even taste it. Shit, cause that shit from the dispensary, you get that shit, you eat that, oh yeah. You eat a couple of those cookies, and you like, oh man, you only need one. You just eat a cookie at a time. You eat one cookie or two cookies at a time. But anyway, welcome to GODSHIZZ TV. God damn, no wait, hold up, let me hit that horn. Right, let me join through your session. We're talking about the blue pill, everyone. Enter your session now.
F.05.
Okay. All right. GODSHIZZ TV. God damn. Back once again. Yes, sir. And today, we're just on GTA, letting you know about the new PlayStation controller, right? New Sony PS4 controller, right? This is on the channel, so it came to the channel because I know a lot of people wanted me to do the unboxing, right? So now a lot of people say, what's the difference between the controller that's the one that went before this is the one with the line on the top, just to let everyone know. So you can see the line right there, you see the line going across right there, the line part right there, okay? But it has a different kind of requirements to it. It says, before using this product, carefully read the manual and any manuals for compatible hardware. It says, obtainable instructions for further reference. It says, for assistance with this product, visit PlayStation.com. Help me. Okay? So they letting you know that a lot of people get up the controller because you've been playing for a while. So a lot of people say, yeah, I've been playing PlayStation for a minute and played PlayStation for a while. But if you notice, if you play the PlayStation for too long, the PlayStation will make you fall asleep. You'll feel tired. You wonder why you're feeling fatigued. Well, they're letting you know if you feel that, you know what I'm saying, and the reason or what to do, we're gonna get into that. You know what I'm saying? Finish reading the other stuff that it's telling about. It says the battery life duration. It says the battery life has limited lifespan. Battery duration will gradually decrease with repeated usage. Battery life also varies depending on the storage method, conditions of use, and environmental factors. All right. It says, let me see, it says change the environment. It says where the temperatures range in between 10 Celsius, 30 degrees Celsius. It says 50 degrees Fahrenheit to 86 degrees Fahrenheit. So if your house is 75 degrees, right, and it's hot in your house, 85 degrees, yeah, that's probably why most people have a problem with their controllers, letting you know right here. And then it says 30 degrees Celsius, which the house is cold at that point. But if you're outside, or if you're doing any kind of like X Games and you got the controller outside, the controller's not gonna work right. Your gameplay is gonna be trash. Okay. It says changes may not be effective when performed in other environments. So if depending on the environments, it might not affect it as much as it will when it's not hot or cold. But in between there, in between like 30 degrees and 86 degrees, 30 and 86 degrees, I mean, it's regular room temperature, regular living temperature. If it's below 30, like shit, it's cold as shit. Like who the fuck's playing the game in the ice cold? Then after 86 degrees, it's starting to get hot, especially at 95 degrees. I don't think I would be playing the game all day at 95 degrees. Totally different. Yeah, and I can feel it. I can feel it. Yeah, I just set this on my thigh. You know, which I shouldn't have did. It says when the wireless controller is not used for an extended period of time, it is recommended that you fully charge it at least once a year to help maintain battery functionality. So if I don't use this controller and I don't plug it up and I just sit it or put it away just to keep it, it's good to plug it up. To keep it plugged up, to keep it charged, because when you look on the PlayStation and you're charging your controller, you'll see the bars. You'll have like the bars stay full. The battery is charged, but the controller is not. Right, so you want to make sure when you're going to sleep is to make sure you charge the controller. Here we go. We're getting to now. This is use the handling precautions. You know what I'm saying? Using and handling precautions. Okay. It said avoid prolonged use of this product. That's the first. It said, look, it says, I'm gonna read it loud so people are like, oh, we can't understand you. Avoid prolonged use of this product. Take a break about 30 minutes intervals. Stop using this unit immediately if you begin to feel tired or you experience discomfort or pain in your hands, arms during the use. Right. Usually when I play it on the PlayStation, you know, I play games a lot. We all know, you know, GODSHIZZ TV is usually on every day or every other day. I maybe skip a day, but I play games a lot. I had a problem with the what they call this? The joysticks, right? You know what I'm saying? The stick pads. When you push them down, it's one operation where you can push it down, where you can push them down, right? And then, you know what I'm saying? You see how I just pushed it down automatically, and he's smoking a cigarette, you know, automatic. But before, I wouldn't be able to do that. Another thing too, I wouldn't be able to just turn like that or just push, you know what I'm saying, ahead. You know what I'm saying? He would keep moving. He wouldn't stop due to the way how I guess the way it was or whatever, what have you. Yo, I'm in your session. You can send me an invite. So you in the CEO?
Yeah, I'm just fucking shit up right now.
Oh, alright. Right, yeah, let me put this fan on real quick. But I'm not gonna wait. I can't. I'm not gonna put the fan on yet. Let me finish reading it. All right, so there you go. Put it on my thigh again. My thigh gonna start hurting. I'm feeling funny. One.
I'm not gonna walk over to my house.
But you gonna get some trees?
I got that. I just need to get fucking house.
Oh, the roll up. Okay.
What's up, God?
Yo, what's going on, Coco? It says stop using the unit immediately if you begin to feel tired or if you experience discomfort or pain in your hand or arms during the use. It says if this condition persists, consult a doctor. Right? So if you feel some type of pain or headache or anything and your hands are starting to hurt, it says stop playing it and go see the doctor. If the kid's hands hurting, if the kid's arms are hurting, or they complaining, you see them start doing one of these numbers, you see kids be like stretching their hands, it's from the new controller. Remember the controller with the line on it. Alright? So everybody might be like, oh shit, what the hell could you talk about? Talk about the new PlayStation, Sony PlayStation 4 controller. Alright, with the line on it. It's light, you know what I'm saying? It's really light, you know. It's not like how the black controller that I had, and when it hit the floor, it would bounce. This doesn't feel as heavy as the black controller. So if you're going out and you're going to buy the controller, you definitely make sure you read the precautions of it, so you can know if you're feeling something and you feel it some type of way. Like I put it on my thigh. You're not supposed to put it on your thigh. Don't sit it in your lap. Put it up. Sit it away. Make sure you monitor the kids that's playing it. If they're saying, oh, my hands are hurting, or my hands feel funny, or my hands feel numb, yeah, it could be a high form of radiation. So pay attention to that. You know, so here,
Hey,
God.
God.
Yeah, what's going on?
I'm US. Tell you the actual gay ass can develop fight.
Oh yeah, you told me that. I seen it on your what's the name? You told me you had traded
I'll
it.
be back, y'all.
All right, no
Yeah.
problem, man. You know.
The game was pissing me off. As soon as I got online, I was in the sky. Like, I really want, I was in the sky. That thing made me mad.
Right. Well, you gotta close the application. I mean, when you stay in the if you on Grand Theft Auto and you stay in the clouds for a long time, the PlayStation itself is set to shut down, meaning the disc is stopped moving. What you see is the last thing that it put up, but it'll probably say loading or don't move it if it's loading, but you still would have to close the application. You know, because it's still they're not apt for your system. Your system could be hot, it could be overheated, and your system has to work hard. So if you play a game before Grand Theft Auto, and then you come in and then put another game Grand Theft Auto in after playing Watch Dogs and Phantom, or like I play a lot of games, so when I know I put Grand Theft Auto in, or the session could be crowded, and it depends on if you're a known player too. It'll do that to you. It'll knock people out. But like I said, you know, you want to take a chance with it. You know, hold on, Coco. Let me finish. I gotta do this reading with my controller on the channel real quick. I'm almost done. All right, you know, I'm up to the part where the doctor part is. You know, when they gotta if you get sick, it says if you feel numbness in your hand, it says to contact the doctor. And then the next one it says permanent hearing loss may occur if the headset or headphones are used at high volumes. Set the volume to safe level. Over time, increasingly loud audio may start to sound normal, but can actually be damaging your hearing. Alright? So, a lot of people say, oh, I got the headphones, or you play the headphones loud, and you be like, oh, those headphones is trash. If it's Turtle Beach, it's not trash. If it's Turtle Beach, it'll fuck your eardrums up. Don't use the Beats for the PlayStation. And I see people using the Beats for the PlayStation, they don't want to listen, and you talking to them, and they telling you, oh, you sound low in your mic, the eardrums is fucked up. And they're telling you, is letting you know right there, when you're playing the game is on a different octave from actual music, because it's going to be hi-fi intense sound, and then they're going to be drumming sound. Hi-fi intense sound, drumming sound. Then it'll switch from hi-fi like you're moving. So now you hear the drumming from this side all the way on this side, and then you hear the tense sound come around on this side. So it could play with your ear, and it could mess your eardrums up. For if someone sneak up behind you, if you hear stuff outside of your house ruffling around, yeah, it'll impair you. You can get the thing called tinnitus. And if you don't know what tinnitus is, you have to look that up, Google it. Tinnitus is hearing. Usually people in the city get that. That's that ringing sound, like when somebody throw a firecracker, plow, or they shoot a gun, bang, and you hear ringing, ring, or RBG, or if you're in the explosion or you're too close to the explosion, you'll hear a ringing sound. That ringing sound is to protect your ears from actually busting, from getting deaf. So what is it doing? It's shaking off the sound, so it'll ring. You know what I'm saying? It'll stay like that, so it's like a muscle. But until that nerve calm down, you'll be able to hear. But without that nerve, if it hit that nerve, yeah, it could give you hearing damage, definitely. This is not saying the controller. They're talking about the ear things. You know what I'm saying? People are like, oh, how the controller gonna mess your ear? They're saying if the controller's on high volume, yeah, it can mess your ears up. You know, so protect your hearing. It says limited amount of time and use on the headset and headphones at high volume. It says avoid raising the volume to block out the noise and surroundings. You know, so you want to hear the game, but still want to hear the surroundings around yourself too. Not turn it up. I want to be really in the game. Okay, it's good to be really in the game, but you got to hear everything, but still stuff that's going on around you too. Alright, it says this product is intended for use with the hands only. The vibrator function of this product may aggravate injuries. Do not use the vibrator functions if you have any ailment or injury to the bones, joints, or muscles in your hands or arms. Alright, so if you got injuries and your arms and hands is messed up, you know you don't want to put the you have to set it to take the vibrator off of the controller. You don't know what you're talking about. I'm gonna keep it as a vibrator on the controller. What's these guys, barber guys that work at the barber shop? You ever notice they had to go to the doctor and take certain kind of pill to calm their nerve because of the vibration of their hands start messing with their nerves? Or a chick that uses a vibrator, she can't get off because the man doesn't feel like a vibrator. The vibrator actually feels better than the man because now her body, her nerve endings is more intense now. So if you want to keep using the vibrator and just making your hand hurt, you can tell if you stop playing the game and your hands is hurting, yeah, it's jacking your hands up. You probably want to take breaks on playing the game. Don't sit it in your lap, just like how I did. Sit in the lap sometimes, like, yeah, when my thigh ache. I know I never hit my thigh. Did you lay the controller on your thigh? The controller could do it to you. All right, so be careful. You know what I'm saying? These are the warning that Sony is giving. You know what I'm saying? So I'm reading on Sony. I know I put up there PlayStation controller on the warnings on it. So when you get it, if you buy it, make sure you take out the instructions. The instructions is inside. It says read the manual. Don't throw the manual to the side. You know what I'm saying? Plug it on in and start playing, and then the doctor tells you, well, what is you playing any kind of electronic devices? Or you testing it? Here, then it hit you with the guide meter. You got high radiation. Then you're looking at the doctor like, well, I don't know where the hell did I get the radiation from your PlayStation controller. Or your Samsung television set, which I got a Samsung, so I'm now double radiated right here. You know what I'm saying? If I step out, I'll probably start glowing. Alright, hold on, Coco, I'm almost done. We're down to the last part. Let me see. Oh, no. Oh, hold on, wait, that's another language. Okay. Okay. Very limited amount of headset phones, lower the volume, and it says avoid looking into the light bar of the controller when it is flashing. Stop using the controller immediately if you experience any discomfort or pain in any body part. Right? Like right now I feel a little woozy in the stomach. You know. It's because it's radiation. You know what I'm saying? Radiation is real. You know, kids can't feel it because kids usually don't know until later. then later on, then kids will complain about it and say, oh, I feel woozy, or I feel sick, or what have you. Now, this is the first time me playing with this controller. You know what I'm saying? With this controller with the light on it. It's actually a silver controller. I had to get a color controller because I stream a lot. And the funny thing is, when you're doing streams in the controller, you can't tell if the controller look old if it's black. I want it all white. You know, I mean that's white enough, but they got the white one all white around it, so you can see if it's clean, old, or dirty, or if the buttons is filled with gunk or crumbs or anything. The triggers on it is out. The top trigger is shorter. So the buttons is look more tighter, and you know the controller feels more smaller and it feels lighter too. It's much lighter than what it was for. But they're saying don't look into the bar, don't look into the light bar. So you know we can't be doing that. I already have like my like as a matter of fact, where's my my gaming glasses? I got gaming glasses because when you play the game, the plasma screen TV is sends off a light, sends off a flare. This is why I got it, because the colors change fast, you know, on it. So that's important when you're gaming. You want to get all the colors that you can get. You want the color, for me, I like the color to be high, fine, intense. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Now, to you guys, it may look like dark shades, but it's actually like glasses. So we got the glasses on to protect our eyes. Like they're saying, you don't want to look into the light bar. That's the light bar there. When it start flashing, you know, it's not flashing right now, but they talk about it sends off a tense light, and the light is really, really, really bright, so you really don't want to look at that or stare at it, you know. That would be a no-no. Right, this is avoid the volume, avoid looking right into the light. If you feel any body discomfort in any body part, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, like the thigh, my thigh was, it says immediately experience any discomfort or pain in the body. And then you're supposed to stop and avoid it. Alright, it says this product is intended for use with the hands only, right? Vibrator functions, the graphics are right where we learned about the vibrator. If you feel the vibration or feel aggravate, it can aggravate the nerve. It says note that some software titles enable the vibration function by default. It says to enable the vibration, it says go to the settings. Like I said, you go to your settings. You can turn the enable the vibration on the controller, and that'll relieve some of the intensity on you. It says don't dispose the product to high temperatures or direct sunlight. All right, like a plasma TV, you don't want to put, if you live in a house and you have a plasma TV, which is plasma, you don't want the sunlight to hit it directly. You should close it and take it out of sunlight, because plasma is dangerous. Actually, plasma is liquid, but it's a great ass conductor. What they call water is a good conductor too, but it's probably not as good as plasma. You know what I'm saying? Plasma can hold electricity and can move it. You know, there's electricity all around us, but if you know science, you know plasma holds electricity really, really good, and yeah, the radiation come out of that shit hard. My screen TV, people say, oh yeah, look at the thing is froze, the picture is frozen on your TV because there's plasma behind there. That shit is hot. It'll burn a hole through you too.
How much you made so far in the game?
In the game I made 160 so far. 160 million. So I'm trying to get the 200 million. Once I get the 200 million, I'm good. I'll have like all Blue Cannon money. I'll be alright then. Right. Right, it says don't disperse the direct sunlight. It says don't allow the product to become contact with liquid. Now we know that electronics, it says Do not put heavy objects on the product. Right? So don't be sitting stuff on it. People put shit on it, put it in the door, make it a door bumper, put it in the door. Kids do it, so they gotta let you know. Don't do certain things on it, because if it get crushed or it get broke, yeah, it could be not a good outcome. It says don't throw or drop product subject to strong physical shock. It says do not handle damage or leaking what? Oh, leaking lithium batteries. Wow. Okay, so this is the reason why, if the battery is in here is leaking, or if something damaged in it, you probably would really want to take it back. You don't want to try to mess around with it. Some people open them up, take them apart, take stuff out of it and put it back together again, and make it look trashy, and take it back up again, but you shouldn't have to. When they sell you the product, what it is, it's telling you right here that when you handle a product, just handle it just for the PlayStation. It doesn't have to be all over the place. You don't have to throw it back down, throw it hitting the wall and stuff like that, because it's dangerous. So when if you see kids throwing it or doing anything, you want to watch it. Woman, if you get upset with your man, please don't throw the PlayStation controller, right? Because it's letting you know that it's dangerous. There's lithium in here. Let me make sure. There I go, putting it on my thighs again, which is no good. All right. It says before using this product, check there's enough space around you. It says when using the controller, grip it firmly and make sure it cannot slip out of your hands. If using a controller that is connected to the PlayStation system with the UBS cable, make sure that there's enough space for the cable, that the cable will hit a person or hit an object. Also, that they take care to avoid of pulling the cable out of the PlayStation 4. If somebody walk right past and kick your cord out of the PlayStation, you will be mad. PlayStation gonna come flying, the controller's going flying, the cord's gonna be wrapped around their leg, they're gonna be tripping, so they're gonna actually yank everything out of the back. Oh man, it's just a tizzy, right? It says exterior protection. It says the instructions below. It says help prevent from the product exterior from deteriorating or becoming discolored. It says do not place any rubber or vinyl materials on the product exterior. It says for extended periods of time. Alright? No rubber and no vinyl on it. Use a soft, dry cloth to clean the product. Do not use solvent, other chemicals. Dissolvent and other chemicals. It says do not wipe with chemically treated cleaning cloth. Alright? So don't put no chemicals in it, because it just told you it had lithium in the goddamn thing, and then here you go and putting Clorox and ammonia on it and trying to wipe it off, and then your hands is stinging and your hands is burning, because you done mix chemicals together that don't even go. Which one is an acid and one is a liquid, which you have your hands sizzling. So thank y'all for coming to GODSHIZZ TV about the controller, the PlayStation controller. Like I said, it's a pretty good controller, and I had got a heads up from a friend, I seen the game and it was like, well, it was $60 and it was $65. So I was like, you know what? Let me go with the $65. But you see a lot of those controllers, there's $65 ones are still in the GameStop. Most people are still getting the $60 ones. A lot of people is not messing with these because it takes a lot of responsibility. Kids are playing with them, and then a lot of adults are complaining that the kids are getting not well, getting ill from them. You know what I'm saying? But they can't play it. I mean, just, you got to school them all. I mean, I understand that. I mean, if I do this for a living, I work playing games. But if you a kid and you're sitting in the living room playing a game and from all the way from morning to the nighttime without eating, without drinking any water, and you're on radiation, not taking any kind of vitamins, any kind of pills, yeah, it could mess with you real bad. So take precautions. You know what I'm saying? When you're having fun, enjoy the PlayStation. Just make sure you read your warnings. Make sure you watch your vital signs. See how you feel. If you feel funny, you might have to take it back. Try another controller. You know what I'm saying? Try 2 controllers. Play with one. You could run this with this controller. Try it out. If it feels funny, switch the controller back to the regular black one. See how you feel. If you play with this one again and you feel funny again, you probably want to take it back. You know what I'm saying? It's better safe than sorry. Alright? You know what I'm saying? I'm already getting a tingle in my finger already. Alright? It's better safe than sorry. We're going to say that right here at GODSHIZZ TV. Okay? You know what I'm saying? And you can't put the 2 before the 1. That's right. I'm saying, I'm about to close this feed down, come back, you know what I'm saying, check my feed out. I'll be back on later on tonight. Just wanted to let everyone know about the new PlayStation 4 Sony controller right here at GODSHIZZ TV. And don't forget, we're still warning off the hate, you know what I'm saying? We love you guys out there. May you have blessings. We rebuke the hate on your channel, right? Rebuke that hate, PB. Rebuke. Boom. That's right. Up. Was he glowing? Up. His eyes was glowing? Okay. Alright, guys. What's going on? What's going on? You know what I'm saying? So, hopefully y'all tune in tonight. And we love you guys, alright? And don't forget, you can watch GODSHIZZ TV anytime. Nothing much now.